out here today. Then we head towards Turkey Fork. So I gotta cross the old bridge since I'm so close. Honda's the only one I've been riding lately. Pull my pants legs up. My pants bind. I've got so many layers on. I think instead of going Turkey Fork, I think I'll just go Liverpool Road. It looks a little bit like rain, even though it's not supposed to rain until after dark. It's only 12:46 now. It's way warmer today, but it's also way windier. It's a windy day. Track of my time. Try not to let the video go over like 35 minutes, and then I might start another one. Got a little something in my eye. I need to get my mind off of it. They signal to us signal. They might be pointing dollar store. They are. Old bus. There's a channel on the YouTube, Grease Monkey Buses or something. I can't remember what it's called. The more passenger buses are kind of a well-designed machine, especially ones with the motors in the back. I like them. You just pull the whole thing out, like opening up a drawer. I get better about remembering my signals than this, since I've only been riding this one. I'm trying to think whether when I come back go across Big Run or maybe go across Garfield Ridge and then maybe get some at Turkey Fork on the way back. That would take me to Turkey Fork or Garfield Road. I think that's actually what it's called. Goes to a little community called Garfield up there. There's one right beyond that. I always got a kick out of a thing called Pee Wee. Reminded me of that old movie Porky's. I remember going to the theater and seeing that. I don't know how old I was, maybe maybe 9th grade. I really don't know. 8th grade. 9th grade, I don't know. But any movie that you could see nudity in was worth going to back then for a boy. And it was kind of funny. I mean, that was before everybody had VCRs in the home and things like that. Movies were a bigger deal. Most people, especially in what would be considered a rural area, didn't have any kind of cable TV unless you did right in the middle of town. I remember when people first started getting, like the people that would live in town had cousins in Charleston, and they would talk about watching stuff on the home box office. And I thought it was actually a contraption that you hooked to your TV. Instead of a channel, HBO. The road's got a lot of dips in it. And they say that them Porky's movies, I've seen at least 2 or 3 of them. Like I say, they're not the worst movies in the world if you don't expect a serious movie. But they say in Canada they were real popular. Like they almost got a cult following in Canada. And there's another way I could go home, and 2 other ways. One I'm kind of iffy about because the road itself that I would like to come out on don't really hook up at the tail end of this one. Another road that hooks up to it does. I've seen on the maps. I could go across the middle fork of, I don't know, maybe the Reedy Creek or whatever it's called. And that would take me out on 33. Anyways, I got plenty of time to think about it. Red, white, and blue chicken. I've seen several of them lately. People's wising up, they're not getting them big massive ones like they were. The big massive ones were probably built too cheap and they caught too much wind. You see them in people's yards now with the wings tore off of them, and they're just cheap tin. had to raise my helmet a little bit. I hope it don't affect the angle of the camera too much. It was pushing down against my glasses and making the bridge of my nose sore. It's nice that they patch the roads for the people that lives on these roads, and I would rather run through them than potholes, but they ain't very smooth patches for a motorcycle. This here all looks like good new pavement. I'll probably eventually pave the other part of the road. I got cold yesterday, and I got home. I seen that sign in Buffalo, and it said 62 or 63 degrees on their sign. I thought there's no way it's that warm. I got home and looked at the news, and evidently it got close to 70 yesterday. I just couldn't get warm. I mean, 70 ain't warm, but I just felt like it was in the 50s. I wore this coat, don't look that heavy, but it's a real well-insulated hunting coat. It's got a fleece liner, then it's got a liner like a hooded sweatshirt built into it. And it snaps right around the sleeves, which means a lot. And I got my warmer gloves on. I'm real comfortable today, temperature-wise. Been on the road just about 15 minutes. Mule or donkey or something rolling around. It's white and black patches, so I know it wouldn't be a donkey. Might have been some kind of horse, but didn't look quite like a horse. Here pretty soon I'll be making up my mind which way to go. I ain't been on Garfield Road probably since the early 80s. I mean, it was a long time ago. I wasn't driving at the time. That's Garfield Road down there. I think I will go that way. I think, yeah, maybe we passed it. That's fallen timber. We passed Garfield Road because I know it ain't past this area. Maybe the sign was down, or maybe I missed it. Hello, my friends. This is Leroy, West Virginia. There's a post office. I'll probably go Middle Fork back home. I mean, towards home. But that'll put me so close to Pinal Road that I can go up over the hill to Frozen Camp. That would make a decent video. I think this bike could make it. No focus would. I could just go across Big Run. It's a long gravel road. That would probably make the most sense today. I really don't know. I'm thinking. I'll go this way. Big Run would eat up a lot of time. I mean, going across Hill Frozen can't eat up some time, but it's not as long. It's a rougher road. think we would see it now, but what's left of the old train trestle when a train used to run through here is up behind that little place there. Might see some of it since the leaves are down. And a whole lot left of it. Same glasses I wear all the time, unless one day last week all that stuff was bothering me. Probably end this when we get down the middle fork. Probably won't record going across there. I might. Just depends on. I might even edit all this stuff together into one video. I figure by the time I get to middle fork, it'll be about half hour into this video. Sunflower Road. Master's Run. I know some people's last name is Masters, but I don't think I've ever encountered one. I don't know what this place here has been or is. had a sign there at one time, but you can't really read it. Looked like it might have said B&K at one time, but I know we have to be close to where I want to turn. This might be it. I'm going to signal like it is. Ain't really yet. It ain't yet. I think that's the one that I suspect hooks up at Noble Ridge. Got a little ways up there, I guess. I wish now I would have went that one that said Seaman Fork. Oh well, have plenty of time to do it a different day, I guess. I didn't think my road was that far up here, the one I intend on going. Okay, this is Reedy. If I don't see that road here in just a minute, I'm gonna call this segment quits, turn around, maybe pick it back up at Seaman Fork, dead possum in the road. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So thanks for watching. I'll pick up the video in a minute. Thanks for watching.